name is Nikita Asnani. I started my bachelor's in economics at Warwick in 2018, after which I pursued my master's in humanitarian engineering with sustainability in 2021. I think one of my most fond experiences and more professional roles at Warwick was when I became part of the institutional teaching and learning review team as student co-creation officer with Tony, who is my fellow student co-creation officer. The ITLR is basically a university-wide review of course departments, and it looked at several themes ranging from sustainable development to internationalization to looking at how accessible curriculum is to different students. Tony and I were brought in to bring in the student perspective. So we did a ton of things from making the student website more accessible and more engaging to students, because we were then trying to recruit students into positions, which was the student review lead and the student departmental lead. So trying to go to different liberation societies at Warwick and target students whom we haven't heard from before was a crux of the role that we were brought in for. Tony and I were tasked with recording videos, and this was something we came up with ourselves because we thought that would be the most engaging format for students. So we recorded videos and edited videos where we spoke about who we are, what brought us to ITLR, what we've learned so far, and why we think other students should get involved in it. Student participation that we got as review leads and as departmental leads was representative of the student voice and the student population we have on campus, in the sense that it spanned every department. And I think we had students in almost every year group and in every discipline. So it was interesting to see first year students who were doing this for the first time, and it was their first time coming to work, but also final year students and also mature students. I think it was really interesting to have that mix of student voice being seen and being heard. So I think that role really shaped me and made me better understand what co-creation means. I think that influenced what I went on to do after my postgraduate degree to a great extent as well. I think student co-creation is quite important to educational success at Warwick, because it really allows us to develop strategies together and collaborate on what they're going to look like. And I think from a very personal perspective, it's allowed me to understand that it's okay to not know all the answers ourselves. So whether that's academics and professional services staff trying to see what can be made better for students, they can see that they don't have to know all the answers themselves, and they can actually work with students to creating those answers.